The birch trees lean beside the stream like ghosts dressed all in white. Their branches shake against the moon in silver winter light. You carved a mark into the bark the first year you were gone. A single line beneath the snow that stayed there all winter long. The river moves, the seasons turn. She waits where the birch trees bend, where the cold streams run. Every winter brings her there before the rising sun. She waits where the birch trees bend, though years have come and gone. Some hearts keep walking back long after love moves on. Changed the harbor, 2 new children filled the square. But every snowfall through the years still pulled her spirit there. The mark grew faint beneath the bark, the stream ran dark and deep, but memory held the shape of you like roots beneath the sleep. The frost returns, she walks again. She the birch trees bend, where the night falls slow. Every frozen breath she takes still carries what she knows. She waits where the birch trees bend, beneath the pale moonlight. Some love stay buried in the earth and bloom in winter white. The snow came hard and deep. The path was almost gone. Still she walked beside the stream before the break of dawn. She waits where the birch trees bend and hears the water flow. Every year the world grows old, but some hearts never slow. She waits where the birch trees bend, where silence fills the air, and every drifting winter wind still feels like you were there. Sway on Kattegat, the tide runs gold at dusk. Your shadow moves through market smoke and cedar, salt and rust. You laugh beside the weathered pier with the rain caught in your hair, and every voice around us fades when I find you there. The gulls wheel low, the night turns warm beneath the amber harbor light. You pull my heart like the sea. Every wave against the shore brings you back to me. Beneath the amber harbor light, your hand still holds quick and slow. Old sailors sing of distant storms and kings buried below. But I don't hear their battle songs or glory carved in stone. I only hear your quiet breath when we walk home alone. The cold moves in, you move more close. Beneath the amber harbor light, you pull my heart like the sea. Every wave against the shore brings you back to me. Beneath the amber harbor light, the whole world fades from sight. If dawn should steal the stars away, you still burn bright. I'll still walk down these wooden paths and wait where you once stayed. Beneath the amber harbor light, I still feel your hands in mine. Every tide that hits the stone carries back your sign. Beneath the amber harbor light, I hear your voice arise. Some loves burn longer than the sun. They dressed me in the winter white, with silver at my throat. Outside the hall the horses cried. Against the drifting smoke, the women brushed my hair in braids, too tight against my skin, as if they feared one strand undone would let the cold rush in. The doors swing wide, the drums begin. In my dress of white fur, I walk through fire and snow. Every step the old gods watch, every breath they know. In my dress of white fur, I leave the world behind. Still your eyes remain with me, like frost I cannot hide. Was loud with iron cups and stories old as sea. But every cheer across the hall felt far away from me. You stood beside the cedar wall, half hidden by the flame. The only warmth inside that room was when you spoke my name. One glance held still the roaring hall. In my dress of mountain pass, the world turns pale and thin. Your footprints fade beside my own, where deep woods begin. The wolves move low beneath the white, like shadows made of smoke. The forest breathes around us both, with every branch that broke. The cold bites deep, you pull me close. The wolves beneath the snow still run, still howl beneath the night. Every frozen breath we take keeps that hunger bright. The wolves beneath the snow still run through every storm. Your hand is rough with winter work, your coat is lined with frost. We speak in little more than breath of all we nearly lost. The stars are buried over us, the moon hangs hard and blue. But every dark mile through the pines feels warmer next to you. The trees lean low, the night grows wild. The wolves beneath the snow still run, still circle through the haze. Every fear we try to hide burns in their silver gaze. The wolves beneath the snow still run, and so do we tonight. Through frozen rivers, shattered winds, and endless northern skies. If morning never finds this road, if spring forgets this land, still I would walk this wilderness with your cold hand in hand. The wolves beneath the snow still run, still sing beneath the storm. Every broken thing in us becomes another form. The wolves beneath the snow still run through ash and cedar glow. And every heartbeat in my chest moves with them through the snow. Cold breath, white sky, we survive. Cold breath, white sky, we survive. The old bell rings above the cliffs where seabirds cut the rain. Its voice rolls down the frozen rock again and yet again. You climb the path with salted boots, your cloak pulled hard and tight. The harbor flickers far below, like embers in the night. The wind grows sharp, the sky turns black. Hear the bell above the fjord, calling through the storm. Every soul that lost way still hears it through the dark. Hear the bell above the fjord ringing through the waves. Some sounds never truly die, they carry through our days. They keep alight the hanging flame with weathered, shaking hands. The sea crashes against the cliffs like drums across the land. You stand beside the narrow wall and watch the black ships rise. The whole wide north beneath your feet, reflected in your eyes. The tide climbs high, the ropes strain high. Hear the bell above the fjord calling through the snow. Every wandering heart returns where northern fires glow. Hear the bell above the fjord still cutting through the rain. Some voices stay inside the soul and echo there again. And when the winter takes the light and all the cliffs turn white, still the bell will cut the dark, still the flame will Hear the bell above the fjord ringing through the years. Every note across the sea still reaches through my fears. Hear the bell above the fjord through thunder, wave and sky. Some songs become the bones of us and never truly die. Bell and flame, sea and stone guide us home. The embers glow beneath my feet, the smoke still stains the sky. Your shadow moves across the heat, but you don't raise your eyes. Your armor hangs in broken lines, your breath is slow and thin. The war is gone, but something binds us deeper than it's been. We stand too close, we don't step back. Where the fire finally died, we stood face to face. All the war we held inside fell away from this place. Where the fire finally died, we forgot how to fight. In the ash, in the quiet, we were more than the night. Your hand is near but doesn't move, like reaching breaks a line. We both have something left to lose, but can't define. The ground is marked by where we fell, but not by where we stand. The truth is harder now to tell than steel within the hand. Your breath, my breath, one step, one space. Where On timber walls, the harbor wakes in light. The sound of oars, the market calls. The smoke climbs soft and white. The silver fish on open boards, the iron rings on stone. 100 voices, one accord. No one here alone. Hands in rope, salt on skin. Kattegat still breathes tonight, through the waves, through the fire, in every spark, in every light, in every small desire. Kattegat still holds us close, in the cold, in the rain, from the first step to the coast, to the last we remain. The gulls cut through the sky. The old men tell their restless tales of storms that never die. A hand meets hand beside the pier, a glance that stays too long. In quiet moments something clear feels stronger than the strong. Steps on wood, eyes that meet. Kattegat still breathes tonight, in the wind, in the flame, through every loss, through every fight. It never stays the same. Kattegat still pulls us in, through the dark, through the foam. Every end and every begin leads us back to If the ships don't return, if the nights grow too long, still the hearth will burn, still we carry on. Kattegat still breathes tonight, hear it rise, 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 through the dark, through the northern light, through the open skies. Kattegat still breathes in me, in the blood, in the bone, where the sea meets memory. We are never alone. Blood and flame, salt and sea, Kattegat lives in me. The evening fell on Kattegat, the tide moved dark and slow. You sat where broken black rocks met, the silver water glowed. The bone flute breathed against the wind, the sound so sharp and thin. The whole wide harbor carried it beneath my skin within. I never spoke, I only came. Your melody still walks the shore, still drifts through salt and rain. I hear it rise through darkened waves and pull me back again. Your melody still walks the shore, still cuts the northern sky. Some songs don't fade when voices stop, some never truly die. and low. But every path my footsteps learned still led me where you'd go. You never asked me who I was, you barely turned your eyes. But every note your cold hands touch still lives where silence lies. The sea still moves, the rocks still wait. Your melody still walks the shore, still echoes through the foam. I hear it drifting from the dark, like something calling home. Your melody still walks the shore, still burns beneath my chest. Some songs are carried out by tides, but never laid to rest. Then one night the rocks stood bare, no flute song rising anywhere. The waves rolled in, the cold wind blew, but all I heard was you. Your melody still walks the shore, still rises with the sea. Every wave against the stone brings it back to me. Your melody still walks the shore, through every storm I face. Some songs become a part of us and never leave their place. Still walks the shore, still walks the shore. The tide moves slow, the night grows thin. Your song remains